And we are live. Back on this channel for another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. We are again, and we're gonna be doing some Loki fan art for the Loki series. One of my favorite series so far. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the new episodes coming out. So let's get right into this. I'm looking at some poses. I don't know what pose I'm gonna do. I like the President Loki looking one, but I want more of a dynamic pose. So I'm gonna be looking out for that. Let me just pop it on screen for you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. Or maybe I should just okay, so I'm gonna work on a really dynamic pose for Loki. I like the throne pose we're sitting. Um on the throne and whatever. I'm gonna see what else I can find. I wanna find a really good pose, a very dynamic pose. Or maybe I should get one of him with the TVA clothes. Yeah, I want one with the TVA suit on. Okay. I got my reference here on the side, and I'm gonna be drawing some Loki. Okay, let's go. God of Mischief. Okay. Let's get our rough out. I'm gonna try to finish. I said finish instead of finish. Okay. I'm gonna try and finish this up in the stream. Let's see if we can get it done. Okay. Here we go. I is ready. Ready to go. Okay. Let's check. Everything fine here. Drop the stroke size down to 4. Yeah, I'm just checking everything's working well. There's no lag as well. Nothing weird. Okay. Good. Okay. Really wanted an awesome pose from Loki. But I'm gonna have to make one up, guys. Gonna have to make a pose up. Gonna have to make a pose up. I have a reference here on the side of his clothing that I want. The TVA clothing. Let me just check out some other references. Oh, here we go. Better image. Better reference. I'm taking that. Oops. Grabbing this from the internet now. Oh. Interesting pose. Interesting. Okay, but I want to grab I don't know if I want to do it in the TVA jumpsuit that he has. Or oh, interesting. What's this, a toy? A Loki toy? Interesting. Now I think it'll be more awesome if I just come up with my own posing. Okay. Let me just grab my reference here on the side of the clothes I want him to wear, which is the TVA suit and tie with pants and belt and all that. There was a very good image here of yeah, there we go. Save that image. I just need to pop it into Photoshop for some reference of the clothes he's wearing. Okay. Go bam. We have oh, did I even hit the main screen? I didn't even put it on the main screen. Anyway, here we are. Sorry about that, guys. God damn it. Here we are now. We have our reference. Okay. So this is the one I want. EVA the reference. That's the one. Oh, nope. No. Just delete everything. This is the only thing I really want. It's the reference. Pop it up here in the corner. That's fine for me. And now let's do our off. I want a dynamic walking pose. That's what I want. Okay. Start with my arch enemy, the circle, which I can never draw. Not good at circles. That's good enough circle. You can look up a bit. Okay. Raise that eye line. And drop. Okay. Wanted to look up. Like he's looking up at something coming across from the sky. So his eyes will be around this area. Yeah. We're gonna come around here. So his ears in the land. Okay. I think the stream a bit late. Well, not later than usual, or like later than my usual streams, but thought it'll be interesting to try it at this time. So by the end or close to the end of the stream, I'll probably catch some of the people that normally watch my streams. But I thought it would be awesome to do it at this time because it's kind of like in the sweet spot for the time zones. Okay, nice sip of coffee. Hope you guys when you're listening to this, whether it's pre or post stream, hopefully you guys have something to do while listening to the stream. You have something to drink and you just chill out, you know, finish what you need to finish, do what you need to do. Okay, I need to see this guy's jaw over here. He has a long jaw, although his jaw is dropping a bit here, so need to bring it in a bit. Maybe around here. He does have a very pointy chin. Very pointy chin. Not very pointy. I always say this actor. What's the actor's name that plays Loki? I can't remember his name. I don't want to get it wrong. Loki actor Tom Hiddleston. That's it. It was on the tip. I knew it was Tom something, but I couldn't remember. Tom Hiddleston. I always said would make a very awesome Joker. A very awesome Joker. He has the face. He has a look. You know. I can imagine him with like Joker makeup on and everything. I think I dropped his jaw a bit too low. Drop this. Okay, there you go, jaw. Let's drop it a bit down here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're doing good. I had a crazy day today in terms of making deadlines for work, but it worked out pretty well. Managed to finish what I needed to finish. I think I maybe threw that line way off here. But we live and we learn. So that's just working on the pose for now. I'm not worrying about any type of proportions of anything. Well, actually I am kind of right here. Kind of fixating on the chin. Okay, I think that's fine for now. I'll just leave these two lines. Yes, I know it can be either around there where the chin's gonna be, but let's get the pose going. Want this body to be turned this way a bit. Just a bit this way, like his chest should be facing Put this way. And it's kind of turning. Looking off that side, you know. And his chest is around here. It's turning that way. This is his chest area. Bending or curving out more. And there we go. We got our chest area now. Got this over here. Let's do a little bit up there in the back. Back area. Had an awesome workout today, by the way. Very awesome workout. Very intense, but also very energetic. Is that how you would say it? Not how would I say? Very motivating, I guess. But like I could have done more, but my hand failed me. My left hand I kind of messed up when I was doing boxing, so kind of messed up my pinky, left pinky a bit. But it's healing. I can feel it healing a bit. I think I might have just bent it in a weird way. I think by tomorrow it should be fine. It feels like by tomorrow it should be fine at least. Now, when you're a beginner and you're drawing, you're planning out first. Be very, how would I say, confident in your strokes, confident in what line is what. Do not do what I'm doing right here. You gotta know where those lines are gonna land. Although, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Embrace your mistakes. Because the mistakes can lead some great results. So I don't know about the shoulder over here. I can always move things around. I'm not feeling like they're looking quite right. It's just to get a basic pose going. And we can always just move things around the way we want them to be. Okay, my pinky is hurting a bit because it's all the way above the keyboard. I'm gonna lean over the side and should ease my grip a bit. Okay. There we go. Yep, that's much better. Okay. I feel like this time isn't as bad because, as you can see, there's not a lot of people on the stream right now, so I don't have to focus on chat as much, which is cool. So I'll get this definitely quicker done because I mean, I enjoy interacting with the people, but I think that's the most fun about streaming. But at the end of the day, you don't get much things done because you gotta focus on two things at the same time. But that's part of streaming, okay? It comes with the package. It's a package deal. You gotta deal with your subscribers, you know, and what they want from you and what they enjoy watching, and maybe they want to hear something. They want to hear about your day and everything. So you gotta cater to your audience as well. This arm is looking really good, I have to say. Okay. Although the other arm looks a bit weird. I think I want this arm to curve in a bit. Let it curve in. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. What pose do we want for this? This arm I want to be doing something as well. That's his ear in the back. So that's where his eyes. His eyes gonna be over here. His nose is gonna come down. So about here, because it is be lifted a bit since from this angle. Mouth gonna be over here. His jaw, I think, will be over here. Yes, that's where it will be. And yep, neck, everything, the whole shabam gonna be over here. There we go. I'm not sure about this chest area over here. It looks a bit weird, to be honest. I need to carve it in a bit here. Oh, I got an awesome pose actually. I'm thinking of it right now. Okay, so if I just move this a bit here, I have something awesome. I'm gonna make him flip his knives like he does in the trailer thing from this angle. Gotta think now. How do I do such a thing? It's gonna be a bit challenging. A bit challenging. Hands. Hands can be your enemy at times. You just gotta know where to start. Okay, we start with the hand shape. This is the backhand. Don't need to go 3 bumps. Go 2. 3 bumps. This is something I learned from Ethan Becker's video. You guys should check that out on the hands. He talks about this guy on Instagram called Taco. Has a really awesome hands. He makes kind of like these rules and these lines to where you want your fingers to be. I'm not using that rules right now because I haven't learned it. So I'm quite new to how he does his hands, but the techniques look very simple and easy to use. And I'm looking forward to using those techniques in the future. Right now, I'm just kind of winging it. Winging it all the way. Sometimes I'd be. You gotta wing it. Wing it to win it. Oh, his elbows are really doing some weird nonsense over here. His arm is way too long. That's fine. I'll just cut it off and, you know, raise it a bit. This is really weird. It's doing some weird stuff over here. What's it doing? What's it doing? Form it. Put it around. Yeah. You think it fits there? Pretty transform. Transform it again. Hey, well. Damn you, transform tool. Why do you not listen to me? Okay, there we go. Now we can mess around with it a bit. But outward. I think. Yeah, definitely. Around this area. Looks about right. Looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. I was watching a ND Burns video on sensitive topics earlier as well. God damn. Very interesting video. In terms of talking about interest, like the sensitive topics, like racism and that types of stuff in your webcomic. I don't know, man. I mean, I think I have a little bit of it in my comic in terms of the elves, because they think they're superior than everyone, and they try to take over the kingdom and everything. So I guess that's, yeah, that is a form of racism, I guess. Although it's fictional racism because elves don't exist, so I might not get as much flack, but I like how was it in I think it was in Drifters. I really got to read that manga because I only got to watch the anime. I mean, yeah, I watched the anime and it was like it's only one season, so I'm waiting for season 2. Did season 2 come out already? Ooh, I might have missed it. I gotta check it out if it is out already. Drifters is a very awesome series. You guys should check it out. Okay, this hand is gonna be from the angle. It's gonna be maybe I should put a knife in his hand, like a knife here, you know. That's not gonna look good. Pushing more to the side. Get more. And then we can make his hair flow in the wind, you know, like flow in the wind, like, ooh, all up in the wind. I think that'll be interesting. I think his nose is dropped a bit too low. Yeah, his face is dropped a bit too low, to be honest. I might raise it a bit up. That's just me. Maybe his eyes be a bit lower, like over here. Yeah, I think that's what it needs. Just be dropped a bit. Maybe somewhere over here, I think will be the best. It's kind of like the eye sockets. Kind of a reference point for the eyes. Its nose, I think, can be around here. And mouth. Yep. Should work. The ear then should be. I think the ear is fine where it is actually. Okay, that's fine. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, hands. Ants. That's where we were. Hopefully the music is fine. Hopefully my voice is not too loud. Okay. This is where his hands is gonna be. That's gonna be. I should draw the block shape. That's usually what I do for hands. I draw the cubical shape I'm looking for here. Okay, well that I don't need because the cube is kind of bending more. It's fine. It's fine the way it is over there. This one's more kind of in your face in a sense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think the spacing of my fingers is a bit weird, yeah. We'll see how it goes though. You can always move them around later. I just wanna see what the pose looks like, to be honest. If it looks good or not good. I think it's fine, to be honest. I'll fix those fingers though. They look a bit way too far apart. Way too far apart. They should be brought more inward. Maybe the first two are fine, but this middle one should be brought more over here. That. I mean, I could have just duplicated this hand and then put it on this, but I want dynamic hand movements. I want to um I want it to look a bit more interesting, I guess. But yeah, sometimes we're doing symmetrical poses. You just can, you know, actually add some symmetry to it, the symmetry line and everything. So might might have been a good idea, might not have been. But I want to challenge myself here. That's where the pics are gonna be. You don't really need all this. I'm just checking where everything is. Don't need all these lines and everything. It's just to know where the segments is for me, so I don't. Okay, that's a good skeletal structure. Now, actually, wait. The shoulders are a bit off here, I think. Go. So this is my Loki variant from my universe. Okay, so now we can get more into the details of the face and everything. So his eyes. Let's do the eyes. Let's do the eyes, yeah. But obviously the cheeks are gonna push the eyeball. The eyes a bit upwards, so higher part. The upper part's to be a bit higher. Okay. Where do I want it to look though? Oh, actually I have a better idea for his head. What if it's more, I want to give him a more menacing head pose actually. It could look a bit more menacing. A bit more Loki like, you know. Um, oh, that's too far down. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna do the head separately actually and then just connect it to the neck. So I'm gonna do it over here. Just connect it to the neck later. Just wanna get full on head. Proper like. Go, let's bring it in a bit. Down. See what I'm going for? I'm going for more. His nose is pointed downward and he has more of a crazy smile on his face. I think his chin should be a bit bigger though. He has a longer chin. Not anime like. There we go. And his hairline would be over here somewhere. He does have a bit of a big forehead, so I mean, extend this a bit. His ears. Yeah. Loki's jacked though. He jacked. He jacked in this universe. Did you see the? I saw the Loki though in the one of the holograms where he looked like Hulk, like giant. Just interesting. And here we go. I think this arm should be bigger on this side though. Extend that out a bit. It should be a bit bigger. Oh, let's make that fit. Just a bit, just a little bit. That looks better. That looks much better. But everything's still matching up quite well. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay. Now we can start doing the details. Man, this is faster than I usually go. Interesting. Let's focus more on the face here. I want that smile. At the same time, I want his nose to match up and everything I think I'll drop his mouth a bit more. A bit lower. A bit over here. His eye should be lifted a bit here. Nose. Okay. It's going good so far. This Loki's gonna be jacked, I'm telling you. Gonna be really jacked. As all my, he's gonna be a DBZ character looking Loki from a DBZ universe. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so that we have the bases. So let's focusing on the face. It's the type of clothes he's gonna wear. Let's go for the face, the facial region. I don't know if I should give him crazy eyes or just give him lazy eyes. Crazy or lazy? What you guys say? Crazy or lazy? I think I'm gonna go crazy. Crazy. Let's see what crazy looks like. That could be interesting with the shading and everything. Hey, Jessica. Jessica's back on the stream. Ah, she says crazy. So we're going with the crazy eyes, I guess. The crazy Loki look. Some shading doesn't look very menacing. I will say that. What is its cheekbones? Not very much cheekbone action going on here. Maybe a bit. Maybe it's because his jaws dropped. I should have gotten a straight face look. Let me just type in some Loki images here on the side. So how's your day been, Jessica? How you doing? Doing good? Still at work? You at home? Chilling? Oh, he does have some good cheekbone action going on here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. He does have a very solid jaw as well, so you're gonna have to go with this reference on the side here of his face. Oh, okay. Well, you had a good day. That's good to hear. Nice to hear you're home safely. Hope you're having a joyful day at home. Okay. I have my Loki reference on the side. So I can actually stare at the face structure. The facial structure. Okay. I need a different angle on his nose though. His nose is quite defined as well. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. Let's work on some shapes for the nose. Okay, here's the little. So Jessica, have you watched Loki yet? The Loki series. Have you got a chance to? I wonder if this angle's alright. It's pretty good. I mean, if you're into Marvel and you like the whole, the people who made Rick and Morty, those guys are making this series. So, in terms of timelines and time travel and stuff like that, it's gonna be pretty Rick and Morty like. So it's interesting. Also, Owen Wilson is in there, and he's kind of like Loki's, how do you say, like they have a buddy cop relationship. So it's kind of like, in a sense, it's kind of like a detective series in a sense, because they're trying to figure out exactly who's the killer. So that's interesting, and it's fun. I don't know, I enjoy it. Yeah, I would definitely say check out the first. Well, if you've been following along with Endgame and that type of thing, and Infinity War and all those type of things, then it will kind of make sense of what's going on in the series and where it kicks off. I don't know. I think you can still grasp it without even watching those as well. So I think just watch the first episode and see if you're gonna enjoy it, or if it's your cup of tea. Might not be, but I enjoy the character Loki himself. Very interesting character, has layers on him. How am I gonna do the? Just pick out the shapes here. But yeah, it comes out every Wednesday, so Disney Plus. I don't know if you have Disney Plus. Ah, Lucifer. Well, then I think you might enjoy Loki as well, because he is also a type of mischievous character. He's the god of mischief, so it's it does give you a bit of Lucifer vibes as well. He has very defined eyebrow. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to draw a different face, because his eyebrows kind of line up with each other in a way, muscles and stuff. Oh, this will be interesting. This is going to be interesting. So I must lift this a bit higher. But yeah, so this is technically my Loki fan art. Be interesting, the structure of the face and everything. And I'm kind of gonna put my own. I'm gonna put it in my own style and see what it looks like. This Loki's gonna be jacked though. That's what I can say. It's gonna be very. He doesn't really have an upper lip, which is cool. I know people like that. No, that's no shots at Tom Hiddleston, you know. Tom Hiddleston will definitely make an awesome Joker. I said it like early on in the stream, but he would definitely make an awesome Joker. He has the face for it. And he can definitely pull it off with his acting. I wonder why they never... yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's more of a rights... studio rights thing that they didn't cast him as Joker. It's interesting that no one has approached him for that at all. Also, the guy who played in would also make a great Joker. The guy who played in what's the guy? The guy who played in Split. What's his name? Split. Can't remember his name. Let me just check here quick. Ah, James McAvoy. Yes, that's his name. James McAvoy. That guy will definitely also... He would definitely be an awesome Joker as well. Those... If anyone asked me who would be... I mean, Joaquin Phoenix pulled off a good Joker. But in terms of more of a comic-orientated Joker, I think... yeah, Tom Hiddleston or James McAvoy will be great Jokers. James McAvoy, I can definitely see pulling off a more darker Joker, to be honest. Oh, whoa. His eyebrows go with his muscle, yeah. He has a very... you know what I'll say about Tom Hiddleston? He has a very cartoony-like face. A very caricature-like face. I will say that. It's interesting. Very not unique facial structure, but surprisingly, how would you say it? It kind of eases into... his face eases into any type of drawing style, I guess. It's very interesting. Very interesting face. Oh, wait, his eyebrows are a bit... so his eyebrows come up here and then down here, like that. I think I'm gonna pump a bit up here, and then something like that. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going with that. Yeah, but I have to kind of figure out where his face ends here on the side. So I'm dropping this. Cheekbone. Coming in. Gotta give him a... he has a very pronounced jaw. So... but it comes inward here, and then... go. There we go. Kind of have to be accurate with this. This is just a rough of what his face structure looks like. Yeah, I got the crazy eyes. Really crazy. Really crazy. And then... oh, I think I pushed too much on the jaw here on the side. I think his ear should be a bit more inward. His ear should be over here. Let's see if I'll be able to finish this art piece by tonight. Already 45 minutes on this. But I mean, we got our basic structure. Oh, he has a giant forehead. I will say that. Very pronounced forehead. Okay, so how are we gonna do this now? My God, we're gonna have to mega mind over here. Gotta. God damn, that's a big void. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut down on certain things over here. This void's taking up the whole damn page. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Tom's Void, man. That void's getting money. That's what I'll say. That's why I said he has a very caricature like void. Like you can really accentuate it crazily. But that's definitely why Loki wears those horns on his head. I knew it. It's the cover is his forehead. I knew it. He was hiding something all along. As always. I can worry about the hair later. I just want to get the facial structure. I think it's way too pronounced over here though. Maybe I need to bring it in a bit. Bring it in a bit. Like till here maybe? Yeah. That's what I should do. Because it's being pronounced forward, which make it look like it's stretching outward, which is not what you want. You want it to look like a normal big forehead, not a giant comic-like forehead. You know what I mean? Cartoony like giant forehead. You don't want that. For some reason, this what I drew here reminds me of what's that other actor? What's his name? God damn it. The guy who played the Green Goblin in Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. The Green Goblin actor. What was his name? William Dafoe. That's his name. God damn. That's what this reminds me of. William Dafoe. When he has that crazy look when he's the Green Goblin. That's what that reminds me of. I completely stepped out of the outline I did for myself here. But it's fine. It's coming in actually pretty good. Coming in really good. I'm thinking if I should actually add his Loki attire on him instead of the TVA thing, but yeah. Where's my reference? Added here. I mean, we have his Loki attire. Oh, that's too much. God damn. Gonna draw all that crazy stuff? Nah, thank you. No, thank you. Not right now. Maybe another time. Let's just stick to what we have. But it'll be interesting to draw him in his actual attire. But okay, let's go with what we have. Okay. Simple suit and tie seems to be the easiest. I'm not gonna go into crazy details over here. This is where his hair comes in. Sulks over. His hair sulks a bit over. And slick back here. And yeah, slick back. Okay. Yep, there we go. Sometimes I just enjoy drawing hair. I don't know why. The flowy nature of the hair just flying in the wind. I don't know why. I'm weird. No, this is starting to look good. I had my doubts when I saw the giant forehead. I was like, okay, maybe his forehead's a bit too big. And now I see it's all falling together. It's all falling together. I see it. I see what it's what's about to become. You know. Yeah, sometimes it can be a total disaster, but those natural flowing lines sometimes, it just soothes you. It's like watching one of those satisfying videos where you see some guy cut cheese or something, like cutting butter or whatever he's doing. Definitely gonna try and finish this night. Don't think I will, but I'll try. I will definitely try. Because I know if I don't, I never will. Or I wouldn't say never, it's just will take me a long time to do so. Because then I'll just hop back onto my webcomic and then, you know. I think technically I'm almost halfway through my webcomic as well. So by the end of this, close to the end of this year, I'll be done with the first season. It's interesting. Then I can hop onto the other one. I can be a bit more confident on my lines here. I know where this is headed. Know where it's headed. See it. Oh, I had to button up his tire, but I wanna get it loose. And get it loose, make it look like he's been roughed up a bit. I've never seen a tire like that with the bottom part just cut off. Interesting. Yeah. So will you also be hopping onto another webcomic, or will you be starting with the second season? Because I'm gonna be hopping onto another webcomic, and then once I'm done with that webcomic's first season, just hopping on back to the second season of the one I previously did. I'll just keep hopping back like that. But for the next one, I will definitely be more prepared. Definitely take my time. I might start the next one next year, because I think that will be a good time to get everything in order. And yeah, just have some really good prep time. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I'll definitely take a break first, and then, or maybe while because I don't know, it's hard for me to just take a break and then I'm done. I usually just take a day break and I'm right back in it again. Because I am crazy like that, out of my mind. This jacket, how am I gonna do this jacket now? I think this should be this way and oops. You know what I also realized when I was working on my webcomic today? I actually work faster if I'm not like, because sometimes what I do is I listen to something or leave something on and like watch while I draw. It works much faster if I'm just listening to music actually. Just focusing on the webcomic itself. Yeah, I think for me it's just getting a good buffer going. Once I have an awesome buffer going, I don't think I'll be as busy as I am now. Because I didn't compensate for how big of a buffer I would need. So my buffer was, I think it was like about 15 episodes, and then I just ran through that buffer like crazy. Not 15 episodes, I think 5. Yeah, it was like 5. I was like, oh, that should be enough maybe. And then like 3 weeks later, I'm like, oh god, this is definitely not gonna be enough. And now here we are. Okay, looking good. Yeah. Actually, you know, if I tested this out, if I post once every 2 weeks, it's actually much easier for me. I realize that, like, I have way more time, and at the same time, I can finish double the work. So it's like, so I'll definitely have longer episodes out. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait 2 weeks. Like honestly, I just like I'd rather post shorter episodes and get them out every week. Me personally. Because I don't know. I don't know why. It's like for me, like I'm like anxious to get my story out there. So like that's why. That's why I have to, when I see that upload button and I have what I need, I'm like, oh, I gotta upload now. Gotta upload. Why? I don't know why. To be honest. I do about 40 panels maximum. No, minimum like 40 panels, but 50 maximum. And that's, yeah. I can manage to get like 40 out in like 4 to 5 days. I could get 40 out. But you know what really helps me is reusing panels. Really helps me out. If I reuse a bunch of panels, I can definitely get a lot done. But because usually, and this is a time-saving technique I use, is I go through my older episodes, like not the older ones, but the previous episodes where the characters are in a dialogue as well, and I take those characters. I don't take the whole scene because the backgrounds always change, but I take the character itself in a certain pose, and then I just cut out a certain part that I don't want, and then I add that piece into a panel, to a new background, and it saves time on me drawing the character all from over again, you know. So it saves time. And sometimes, you know, like when it comes to the fight scenes, I definitely can't do that because the fight scenes are all different and all crazy dynamic. So I can't use the same thing for that, so I'll have to redraw all my panels for my fight scenes. But yeah, there's always a way. I've found it. But what I notice is like the more I keep going, the faster I get. So eventually, you know, I'll be even faster. Although I can see a limit coming. You know, I think if I completely push myself to my absolute limit, I can finish about 40 panels in about maybe 3 days, maybe maximum. But but I don't want to really, you know, I want it to be more chilled. I don't want to really rush myself. And usually if I see I'm pushing too far, I'm like, okay, I'll just upload next week. It's fine. I'll just let everyone know I'm uploading next week, because if I knew I did whatever I could. It's just like, that's just gonna come out next week, I guess. And usually everyone's pretty, you know, chilled about it. They're like, okay, we get it, man. You're only one guy. You're doing all these panels by yourself. We get it. And you have, you know, your own life to live and everything. So we get it. And so far, I don't have really unreasonable readers, you know. With the handful of readers I have, they're pretty reasonable. Most of them are webcomic artists themselves, so they get it. But you know, sometime in the future, if I keep going the way I'm going, I keep gaining readers, you're eventually gonna get that one person who just doesn't, you know, understand. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, the thing is, I usually, I don't know, I usually finish things as quick as I can. But it's also because I've been drawing for quite some time now. And I've figured out some techniques and all that types of things. And there are some things that I'm just quick at certain things. Some panels, it depends. I do a lot of close-ups as well. That's what I feel like also helps. If you want to convey a certain action happening or exactly what's taking place, sometimes close-ups help work well as well, and it saves you more time. I need Loki on this side now. Oh, god damn it, I've been drawing on the wrong layer the whole time. But okay, it's fine. I have a solution for that. I have a solution for that. Okay, I can just that. There we go. I just merge these layers because I don't want to confuse myself. To name these layers, I don't really confuse myself. And there it. I should lock this layer so I don't draw on that, and lock the other layer. And now I'm just on this layer. Yep. Wrong tool. That's all. And if this Loki's wasn't wearing any like shirt or anything, he would have been jacked. I mean, you can see by the muscles underneath. Tom Hiddleston is pretty jacked himself though. Tom Hiddleston. I mean, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, but it's wearing a long sleeve shirt. Okay. So then. this. Good so far. Oh, here's my other enemy. Besides circles, hands is my other enemy. Let's see what we can do with these. Although I think I did pretty good on figuring out the hands. Figuring out the knuckle direction, yeah. I don't even need that. Okay. You could split it up, but this is fine. We're going for 2 segment fingers this time. I'm not going for 3 because you don't have to. It looks good with 2. Sometimes 3 works, sometimes 2 works, you know? Yeah. Other hand. Another fingertip. What's the time now? Midnight. It's midnight. I think I got a few minutes left. See what I can do in there. In that time. If I can at least finish the line out in that time. And today at work, I had to finish at least 3 simulations at a time. God damn, I had to simulate water and rocks. But I mean, rocks is pretty simple. But the water, god damn it. Why? Water simulations are the worst. God damn. And I did the particle simulation for the rocks. And I don't know, for some reason while it was animated, the shadows flew all over the place. But the 3D objects stayed stationary, so I don't know what that was. I was confused. I had no answer for that, and neither did anyone in the team. They were like, well, it is what it is. With simulations, it's 50-50. I don't know, you kind of rolling the dice. You just hope the program does what you tell it to do. But sometimes, you know, things don't turn out the way you want it to. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw his knives. What does his knives look like? I can add them later. Loki knives. What does his knives look like? Is there images of him? There we go. There's a cool image. These knives look like they're green. Green handles. I'll probably look that up later. Oh, here's an image from the series. They have golden handles in this one. Pretty interesting. Here's a image of what his knives look like. Okay. Yes, different sets of knives though. God damn. Okay, but I have one that's in the Loki series though. So, okay. I'm gonna go with that. Didn't I bring this hand, but... Oh. I thought I bring that. I did. Both the fingers are already a bit close enough. Okay. Chop this off. Okay. we'll just get basic lines down. Nest it later. Go. Interesting. Interesting shape for the pinky here. Okay, seems to be working. Looking alright. Looking good. Alright. Okay. So now we have the hands. Have the hands. Okay, his hand angle's a bit different here, so sleeves are gonna be a bit more up here, and thing. Yeah. That works. Okay. Think I have it. Look. Let's drop it off. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. To the finger ridges. Yep. Go with the details here in the hands. And split this up into two as well. Need to, but I really need to. Maybe next stream I'll do some hand referencing or whatever, just to learn more about drawing hands at certain angles. Because usually I just grab a reference from the internet and chuck that onto wherever I chuck it onto. Oh yeah, there's a logo, yeah. Miss Minutes logo. Okay. So the crease up here, but logo's gonna be creased a bit, I guess. So that's gonna be. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good looking Loki over here. Interesting. Nice. Nice. Okay. Anything else I need to add? Let me just check here. He's wearing a very weird tie with the bands of colors on here. Never seen a tie like that in a while. TVA, and his TVA on his belt. Right. His belt buckle. He has a giant belt buckle over here. And it says TVA, which is the Time Something Association. Time Variant Association. I think that's what it stands for. This goes all the way down as well. Yeah. Well, when you get a really good hand, draw a really awesome hand, it's very satisfying. Bring this all the way down. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I got him. We got him, guys. We got him. Okay, I'll just keep the reference there for coloring whenever I choose to do so. I'm gonna work now a bit on the line art, see how far we go, and then we're gonna end the stream soon. Once it hits in the next 15 minutes, I think. Yeah. Once it hits midnight, then Yeah. Okay. Let's do those lines. Let's get those lines in. Okay. I always enjoy drawing fan art. I never get the time to do so. You know, you know what I'm gonna do in my 10th. Once I'm done with the 20th episode, then I will be taking a week off. Because every 10th episode I take a week off of drawing webcomics. And then I think in that week I'm gonna do some fan art for everyone. That includes you, Jessica. I might be. I actually read the first three episodes of your webcomic last night. I think. Yeah. Very interesting. I love the story so far. Very interested to see this. I can't remember where I stopped. I stopped where he was going out to to be taught more about her witch powers. I think that's where I stopped. And yeah, I'll be interested to see what goes on. The dead imagery is pretty good as well. The nightmare dead imagery. Nah, I don't know. I mean, I am into mostly action comics and fantasy, but you know, like sometimes I don't know. I just sometimes enjoy just a chilled, relaxed web comic every now and then. You know what I mean? Like not as for yours isn't that chill in terms of the dead imagery. It's sometimes it just sneak up on you, but I do enjoy sometimes just a little breather for more the action comics as well. Sometimes you just gotta step out of your comfy zone and you gotta check out, you gotta explore, but you know, that's what I do with my web comics. Also, I'm kind of getting to explore um oh, fan of swap would be awesome. Um yeah, I think that would be cool. Fan art swap. But what was I saying now? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So like in terms of like reading other comics, there's certain aspect in other comics that I also am trying to learn. So usually when I go read other comics, I see how other authors handle certain topics, how they handle certain genres as well. What does the audience think about it? And so it's also a learning experience for me and see um you know how they deal with certain genres and topics and stuff like that. So it kind of in a sense it's kind of like, let's say you're a boxer, you know, you go out to a boxing ring and you will actually go watch boxers and how they, you know, their technique, how they throw a left jab, how they throw hooks, you know. And from watching them and observing them you can actually learn a few things. So for me, that's how I see it. It's kind of like, and that's how I kind of approach everything, you know, especially like when it comes to art, animation and stuff. I always observe, not just professionals, but just other artists in general, because you can still learn from every artist. You can learn something. Every artist has a specific thing that they're good at, and if you pick it up, you can learn from it and figure a bunch of things out. So yeah, so it benefits me as well. So I don't see why I wouldn't, you know, check out other webcomics as well. But I don't know, yours I found very interesting. Whereas when I read, um, like I read, Pass Me the Adobo. I read her webcomic was this, what's it called, Bad Prince Charming. I read that as well, and I mean, I'm not really into it, to be honest. Like, I read a few of it, and I was like, interesting. It's not that I'm not into it, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I kind of like, I feel like I have to pick it up again to get into it again. It's one of those things where you kind of gotta read it again to get into it. It's kind of like with gymming, you know. Once you get going, you get going. Like once like if I didn't work out in a long time and I just jump immediately into the gym and then I start working out, I'm like, God damn it, I gotta head to the gym, man. This sucks. But eventually, when I'm in the workout, I'm like, oh, okay. I get a bit excited and I start to enjoy it more. That's kind of like my mindset usually. So I don't know. But I'm very interested to see Rochelle's, what was it, a fantasy, a new fantasy comic. Just because it's more action driven. So I'm like, oh, I'm very interested to see how she adapts the concepts that she had before with a more action driven reboot. Jazzicalness as well. I read her. Jazzical or Camille? It's both of them. I read these as well. These are pretty cool. Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see where Rochelle's reboot goes. From what I saw, I watched a few of her streams and she's getting really good at like drawing and stuff like that. Like I've seen her stuff. Although when I well, I don't know what stream it was, but she was like doing like a bunch of head turnarounds and like I can't remember, it's like the pixels of the head turnaround was completely insane. It was like 30,000 pixels or something. I can't remember. And I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? Like the um the entire canvas slowed down. The Eclipse Studio couldn't even handle like 30,000 pixels. It was just like losing its mind. Time is it? Looks like we have about 5 minutes left. This is I'll definitely finish this as soon as I can. Interested to see how it turns out. Very excited to see how this turns out. Mitch actually gave me one of my first fan arts, and it was very awesome to see someone actually draw your uh your art in their own way. But at the end of the day, I enjoy doing fan art for fellow artists because just because it's also inspiration and motivation for them, as well as it's motivating for me as well. Yeah, this Loki's actually looking good. Definitely, I think it was the crazy eyes. The crazy eyes is what put it over the top, you know. And then I'm gonna make him flip some daggers here on the side. because he does that. The series, he flips his daggers all the way. So I'm gonna throw some daggers here on the side. Yeah, you know what I mean? Daggers, flipping and stuff. That's not a good dagger, but it's just showing you what is in the. Yeah. Well, it's either the crazy eyes or the lazy eyes. The lazy eyes look a bit more creepy. Crazy eyes look a bit more maniacal and like he's thought of everything, you know. I also gotta work more on my expressions, to be honest. Not so much the crazy eyes and the angry looking, and there's some emotions that it's very hard for me to project onto characters, like sadness or grief, or because I don't do a lot of that. When it comes to emotion, it's very. I haven't actually done crazy emotions. There is actually a scene in my webcomic where Flavera is actually shouting, crying, and stuff like that. But that's the first time I think I've actually dove into like some very dramatic, emotional stuff. Yeah, all in the eyebrows. You just gotta figure out. But also, you gotta prolong face in certain regions as well if you want it to look more um interesting. Beep, beep. Okay, it's looking good. Haven't got his hair out. It was interesting. I was talking about to my brother about how I used to draw and compared to how I draw now. And he was like, yeah, I mean, like, because he's actually seen the progression of how I used to draw till now. So he's actually been there the whole time, like watching me progress. So it's interesting to see someone from an outside perspective see how your art's progressed as well. Because sometimes you don't really feel like you're moving anywhere with your art until you take a step back and you look at your older art and then you look at what you can do now. And I didn't realize it as well until I looked back at my older art on the previous stream, and I realized how far I've actually gotten. Like it's completely like night and day. So imagine, what's this? What's just the colors for me? And she critiques me because she's. Oh yeah, but I mean, yeah, siblings can be brutal though. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They will tell you how it is, and that's what I like. My brother, he tells me how it is. That's what I kind of like because he doesn't. He's not really biased or you know. Yeah, that's and you gotta and I. That's what I respect about my brother. He always has my back. And I'll do the same for him as well. So I mean, it goes both ways. Because we only want the best for each other. Okay, so this is looking good. This is looking good. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll finish all this right now. But the lining is usually the longest. Like the coloring for me isn't as hard. Well, not hard, but doesn't take as much time. Because I just drop the bucket tool everywhere and then I just shade it a bit. You know, add some dramatic effect. I like keeping things simple as well. I don't like adding. I don't usually go the illustrative route with my stuff. I usually just keep it to my animation roots. I keep it simple, just using blacker shading. And I'm so into drawing this now. I don't know. I actually want to finish it right now, but I know I got work tomorrow. God damn it. So that's how it should be. There we go. Got the color right. Maybe a bit backer. Might go back. A little bit backer for. Yeah, I know. I gotta get some rest now. But thank you for joining the stream as always. It's been fun. I will definitely finish this as soon as I can. I think I will. You know what? I'll be up by tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I think I'll finish it during my lunch break. I'll finish it. It's not so much to do now. I just have to finish the line art and the coloring. So yeah, I just need to save this somewhere as well. Because I did that the last time for the live stream. I didn't save it. I was screwed. So definitely saving this in a place where I can easily find it. Okay, saving as we speak. And it's done. Okay. Well, that's it for this live stream, guys. Thank you for joining. It's been fun trying to draw Loki. The full image will be on my socials, Instagram, and I think I will even throw out the full process on TikTok. I'll just throw out, or maybe I'll do a reel on Instagram as well of the full process. So we'll see how that goes. But I will definitely be on my Instagram or my TikTok or wherever other social medias you can find me on. Check that out. If you haven't checked out my webcomic, please do so. That is there all in the description for those of you post stream. And yeah, everything will be there. So yeah, good night to you, Jessica. Thanks for joining me as always on the stream. And also thanks to those who will be joining me post stream as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.